And it's also, I think, a black-white perception thing. And I think that a lot of it has to do with me being visually perceived as white by a lot of people who don't understand about mixed race people.
Right.
And that's been a gripe of mine for a long time, because I think especially early on I took a lot of heat for people saying, well, she's not acknowledging she's black, she's saying, you know, she's this, she's that. And I never didn't acknowledge what I was. I always said, look, my father is half black, half Venezuelan, my mother's Irish. People morphed that into black Venezuelan because obviously they couldn't fathom African American and half Venezuelan and Irish. And it was like, what did you want, a sticker on my album cover? It's like, you know, by the way, in case you're prejudiced, don't buy her if you don't like X, Y, or Z. I mean, I grew up very fast in terms of my perception of the world and my understanding of what it's like to be mixed, what it's like to hear how white people speak about black people when they're not in the room, and vice versa. And so, like, I really have a unique perception, and also being sort of the first person who's so ambiguous looking and, you know, and of mixed race to become a pop culture, I don't want to call myself any name, but you can say what you think I am. I don't know, star. I don't know what this is. This thing is, I don't see myself that way. But, and what's, to me, the most important accomplishment that I've made or contribution is when I read a card or a letter from a little kid from Queens or wherever that says, thank you for giving me a role model as an interracial, as a mixed person, because before you, I never knew that it was okay to be who I am. I never knew that I could make it and that I could achieve what you've achieved. I didn't have that role model. Like when I was a little kid, I didn't have the person out there who I identified with completely, who made me feel like it's okay to be me. I felt like something that I felt like if my mother's family disowned my mom because of this, what does that make me?
Life is so strange when you don't know. It's my anthem.
Because I think sometimes critics get a little bit cynical, like, oh, it sounds like this, oh, it sounds like that. And yes, it does have that. I wrote both of those songs. I have a style of writing. Just like someone who writes folk music tends to lean in the same melodic or chord structural direction. But to me, the chorus is more like Dream Lover. If you think of it, heartbreaker, you got the best of me. Dream lover, come rescue me. It's less like sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. They're actually, it's more like Dream Lover. But they're all in the same vein because I wrote them.